So Steve, that toad would have survived the fire. Look how it's digging itself into there.
Look at the surrounding area, and there's no grass for 100 meters.
Look at that thing, man.
You see how he's burying himself in?
Absolutely. Look at that. It's amazing.
See how he puffed himself up?
Yeah. Look at that. Look at him disappearing. Look at him disappearing. Look at that.
Most toads are poisonous as well.
Yeah.
So he looks like quite a juicy morsel for a bird.
Yeah.
It's quite often you find your large birds like your Cory bustard, your ground hornbill, actively walking along burnt areas. Guys like these come out after rain. How he survived the rain.
I'd say that's intelligent.
That's intelligent.
Wouldn't you? Look at it. Just about gone.
There's an unlucky
Look
guy
at that. Gone.
survive.
Move your hand out the way.
Look at that. Gone. Unbelievable, man. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that there was a toad underneath there?
The birds know what they're looking for. They'll find them.
Yeah.
Most of your birds that dig in the ground have got very, very sensitive beaks.
Like this, the
If you
ground
taste
hornbills,
them,
the
you
ground
almost
hornbills.
smell with the end of that beak.
Yeah.
It's very sensitive. They'll be able to pick the movement of him up,
Yeah.
grab him.
Hmm.
And there's a spider. It's just this little community here. Incredible. So there is life after fire.
Absolutely. Absolutely. There's another one. There's another one.
Mechanism is to give off toxins on the skin.
Yes.
Some birds are adapted to it. Some birds are smart enough to wipe off that toxin before consuming the animal.
Gee. And so again, you've got the intelligence of the toad, but you also have the intelligence of the predator eating the toad.
That's right.
Look at that. Just sitting quietly there. Amazing. Amazing.
Let's talk about things surviving the fire.
In the middle of this desolate place, it's all burnt. What do we find? A toad. Look at him, perched on the grass like that. There he is.
Unbelievable.
Wow,
Look at
how
that.
bloated he is.
That's its defense mechanism. Blow itself up. Make itself look bigger.
This particular species has the potential to bury itself into the ground.
Just say again this. Tell me I'm wide first, talk.
This particular species has the potential to bury itself into the ground.
Yeah.
Quite a good defense mechanism. So it's possible that these guys would have been buried under the soil, maybe even from last rainfall.
Yeah.
Waiting for the rain. The fires come through this area. We've had a bit of rainfall. The ground's moistened up. He's come out onto the
And so
ground
there
to
might be,
feed.
the triggers might be the rainfall that have triggered the response to come out from underground.
The rain.
You got your stick there?
Yeah.
Leave your stick.
So summertime, or the wet season in this country, is the time of your frogs and your toads. They come above ground to mate, to breed, reproduce, quite often than not. Quite a large portion of diet for your snakes, a lot of your bird species.
Look
Hey,
look how I
touch
get
yourself.
closer.
Look at that.
If I get close, look at that. I don't want to scare him too much, so I'll go.
Go down again like that.
Look at him blowing himself up. Look at that. Unbelievable. Now he's deflated himself a bit.
Okay, go down so I can see him blowing himself up. Go down.
Blowing himself up again, somewhat. I think he might jump on my face.
Doubt it. Toads are notoriously not very mobile,
Yeah.
not like their cousins, the frogs. They're designed for speed. Toads are normally very toxic.
And so that keeps the predator away, yeah.
Or not all the time.
If you move away, he might walk. You stand up to go. done, yeah. Okay. Try the front side.
Okay.
Someone walking stuff, buddy. Come on, walk.
I can't walk.
Walk away from his field of view, maybe he'll.
Check this out. Here's a burrowing scorpion.
Everywhere. Got him out.
Yeah.
Just the Thalmus glabrifrons.
Hey, you're gonna shower you there, what? If you put him on your hand, he'll bite you. He'll sting you.
It'll hurt, but he relies on his
Princess, yeah. I don't know why he got lost.
Possibly a male looking for a female. You got one, bud? So should we talk about him?
No, we did scorpions.
Should we leave him?
Yeah, put him down, see if he goes into that burrow there.
So he doesn't even use this thing. Relies on those pincers for grabbing. Watch his eyes, eh? His eyes are totally receptive.
Stand in the front again and then walk away because it seems to make him respond.
He's lots of scorpions, eh? Yeah, boy. Yeah?
And then fall in on the other side.
Okay. That. We would have been in poo then. He's got to come with us tomorrow afternoon. Yeah.
Walk, dude.